Wagga, grumbles,
Wagga.
grumbles, grumbles,
Can't kill
We both
2,000
Wagga.
Wagga.
and
You walk do this.
yeah, rolls.
Cool.
He's gonna go ahead and roll his disengage checks because he can. So he's just gonna roll 3 disengage checks to see if they all work. And no, he takes 1 attack of opportunity to get out of there. So he's gonna do this. Get to like this guy. He's going to take an attack of opportunity, which is d20 plus 4. That's a hit, so he gets 3 points of damage. And he's going to attack this guy, not too unhappy that he's just running into another one. All right, that's going to be a hit. Oh, Wagga.
Wagga, wagga, wagga.
That's 16 points of damage right there. He cleaves that zombie. What good? What good?
What is love, baby?
What
Don't hurt
good?
me.
All right, Jarek, your turn, sir.
Oh, Wagga, he did a bit of hurting on that southern one. Not going to worry about that. Instead, Jarek is going to extend a hand, illuminating with the sickly green light at the zombie that's a bit southwest, and a Chant of Endings. Well, no. Chant of Endings has to target the one with the fewest amount of hit points. It hits the southern one. 15 versus magic defense.
That is a hit, and that is a kill.
Yep.
Bam.
And, Jarek will actually take his move action. You know, he takes his charge pretty seriously with destroying the undead. It's kind of a big fucking deal. So he's going to take it 30 degrees this way. let me measure out an exact distance. Yeah, we'll get somewhere like there. Good. In turn.
All right.
You're our beacon. Where are you going?
Follow the bacon!
Bacon.
I was about to say that.
Bacon. Okay. It is now the Lich's turn. He's doing secret stuff.
Whatever. He's probably masturbating, the fucking pervert.
He's probably GTFO is honestly
Yeah.
what
I love
he's
it when I
probably
see
doing.
weird creatures
Probably
like
just charging his geo
wands.
crystal.
Yeah.
All right. So then it's Cole's turn.
His source of light's gone. So he's got some zombies in front of him. You can see that he's run behind that house. I'm assuming that the group is moving with that, so I guess he's going to take a shortcut.
Okay.
All right, so he's going to try to disengage from his. No, that's not going to work. So he's just going to go screw it, and let's see if whatever
What kind of maneuver is that?
Yeah.
Screw it maneuver?
the screw it maneuver.
You know anything about that, Brianna?
Oh yeah. Big time.
I don't know
Oh
how many
yeah,
I
are you
take.
channeling Inferno?
You take 4.
I take 4.
You take 4 attacks of opportunity from
High
those
five,
zombies.
Inferno.
So
Right.
hang on a second. All right. So
You betcha.
1, 2,
You
3,
betcha.
4.
Ooh.
2 of them hit.
2 of them hit, so that's 6 damage.
Lucky bastards.
All right. It is now Zambi's turns. Woo, zombies! All right, hang on a second.
Some bambos.
Zambambies. All right. Now I get to start moving these guys.
Oh wait, I could double move. Fuck.
Could've.
Well. This
What?
is weird.
Prizes. I like prizes.
Oh, God.
Oh good golly, Miss Molly, I just noticed all of those. Oh why?
Tell them to go to hell! All of
Okay.
That's a standard action that doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Oh, there's a special one? That
No.
looks like-
Remember I said before, they look different. They're all just zombies. I just didn't want to use the same one over and over. That was boring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
Nobody
glad
saw
we're
that.
not I'm actually kind of glad we were deciding the running route because this combat would take forever and we'd probably all die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? The GM says nothing. Town full of 2,000 people. All right. So, let's see. Only one attack on Cole this turn. Only one attack on Keen. One attack on Pearson. One attack on Keen. 2 on Cole. None on Finn because they're running towards you and you're running away from them. So, and that's it. Actually, they're having trouble catching up to you guys.
Yay!
There are more coming, but yeah. So, Pearson.
Fuck you!
No. I'm talking about
There's
these
more
ones right
coming.
here.
I know.
I was
teasing.
talking about those, the ones you
joke.
can already see.
All right, lay it
Alright.
on me. Let's see
Alright.
what he's got.
Yes, the one attacking you. 16.
God damn it! Your stupid tie rule.
That's
You know what's horrible? I have this oil that gives me a +1. That can give me a +1 to my armor, and I'm like, should I use it? I'm like, no.
No, it's
There we
just
go.
one.
Another 3 off.
All right,
Yay.
Keen. That's a
Oh.
hit.
That is a hit, actually, yes.
All right, 2 for Cole. Those are 2 hits. So those are 6 points to you. And that's going to be it this turn. Zombie's turn is over. All right, All right, we'll move the escalation die up 1. Because you guys
Bad
are
luck.
getting some of them killed, even if it's not. It's such a hard thing to call because as a GM, I'm supposed to determine where the momentum is. And you guys are doing great, but yeah, it's hard to say where the momentum is in this fight. You guys are kind of running.
Yeah.
No, I'm not running.
No.
Zombie form doesn't really allow that.
Wait, but you are hobbling away.
But I hobbled towards the zombies that I knew were waiting.
Sure you did.
Okay.
I will believe you. So it is now
You fool!
Pearson's turn.
Fuck. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. Not yet. Wait, reality. Just wait for a second. All right. Anyway. Can I move more? Like, if I roll to disengage, will I still be able to? That's me consuming up a movement action. Is that the
No,
idea?
no. It doesn't consume a move. You can still move even if you fail to disengage. You
So I
just
can still.
have to
I
take-
would move just as far.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So I might as well just try to disengage.
There is no reason not to try to disengage.
All right, I'm gonna give her a shot. Yay!
You did it. Good job.
Kiss my beautiful ass, zombies, and I'm a move here and then poop myself and say, follow me-ish. I think we can squeeze by these 2 up north, and then that's it. That's my turn.
All right, Finn.
How tall is the building I'm running at right now? This one.
That was where Jarek was. So the
There's a
lowest part.
hole in it. Isn't
Yeah,
there?
There's
the
a hole
lowest
in the
part
roof.
of the roof is about 10 feet. You would not have much trouble getting up on that roof.
Okay, I'm gonna get up there and hopefully I don't fall in the hole.
All right, do you want to use
No,
no, you've taken damage since you hit something, right?
yes,
All right,
I
then
have.
give me a dex check because I was gonna say, do you want to use swashbuckling up there, but
Yeah,
you don't
no,
have
I
momentum,
can't.
so.
Okay, cool. So dex check.
Yep.
That is.
And remember, add +4 for your level because of this session. So okay, you definitely made it up there. Good job.
Yay. Okay. And then can I run around to the other side of the roof, like this corner?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay,
With that
I'm
kind of
gonna-
roll, I would say that hardly even slowed you down.
Okay, come on, guys. I'm up here. Let's go. That's my turn.
Okay. Keen.
Okay, I'm going to try and disengage.
Okay.
So let's roll a d20. Yes, I disengage.
Mhm.
All right, so I'm going to run this direction around to about here-ish.
No attacks
Bam.
of opportunity. All the zombies are dead there.
All right, I am going to try and use a recovery.
Okay.
A
That's,
second wind, breath, whatever
Yeah.
it's saying.
Yeah.
Just
Just
believe
roll
in yourself.
3d8.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus your
3d8 plus 2.
constitution.
Yeah, +2. Correct, sir. Or you can just take the average, whichever you want. Probably should have taken the average.
Should have taken the average.
No, there's no regrets. You manned up and you rolled that shit.
Yeah, you did.
That was the best choice.
Yes. Yes, I did. Okay, that is my turn.
Don't you listen to the sedition that
Actually-
the GM is spreading.
Actually, I do have a question.
Yes.
What kind of action is it to take out a torch and light it?
I would call that. I'd say a standard action, honestly. It's
Standard
not.
action?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna have to get the flint out and the torch and.
Okay, I am going to take out my torch and hand it to Evil Finn.
Okay.
My
I had to
bone
think for a
servant.
second, but yes.
Hand it to
Yes.
him? Yeah.
Yeah.
The manservant's been able to keep up with you? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. The skeleton can book it.
Sure.
Why not?
If,
not like we
if the
forget about him.
skeleton can keep up
I
with the
always do.
horse, if the skeleton can keep up with the horse, it can
it's
keep
not
up with me.
exactly been the best keep up with the horse. Okay?
So did you just hand it to him? Did you light it? I mean, did you?
No, I just handed it to him
Okay.
because I used my standard action to heal.
Okay. Oh, right.
Yes.
Here, hold this.
Hold this.
And now, yes,
I
hold
just
this.
imagine he's like, here, hold this.
And I am done.
Okay, Waga's turn. Waga, grumbling again, is going to. He's not actually engaged with anyone, so he's gonna do this and veer that way. I'll hold them off. Blar.
Walking.
Sure, whatever.
Blar.
Barely know you, orc. You're brave, but
Oh
okay.
no! And he says that, and he trips and falls in front of him.
Walking
Is he
now.
raging?
No, he's not raging.
Shit. Well, that sucks.
Yeah. If he were raging, he wouldn't be leaving. So you should probably thank your lucky stars if you like Waga.
Yes.
I'm not thanking him. Like, why would I thank him? I don't even know him.
I thought you said spanking him.
Wow.
A naughty
Wow.
orc, and he tripped.
Don't think I would do that either. Not to walk out.
You might enjoy it too much. Anyways, Jarek?
Gross.
Yes, Jarek.
You said so much time had passed. Well, do I have my spells back or not? The level up and everything.
Yes, you have your spells back.
Okay. Well, Sacred Charge is to destroy the undead, and what the fuck, Waka? Like, oh my god. Well, gonna have to be awesome here, and no one really got to enjoy this on account of the fact that, they were all asleep, so they didn't get to really enjoy the amazing light show.
I'm just gonna take off my headphones.
Jarek is going to cast Force Salvo. The spell creates a number of force bolts equal to 1 plus his intelligence modifier. They're just like bolts of effervescent, like force energy that radiate into existence in front of him. That's 6 bolts. He's going to fire each one at the same zombies. We're going to leave the Crypt Keeper over there untouched by one of these force bolts.
All right.
I'm going to make 6 separate attack rolls through the power of Force Bolt. This one will be directed at the one that's close to Pearson. Right there.
Dankeschön.
Yeah. That's going to be 21 versus physical defense for 17 force damage.
Definitely a hit. The one near Pearson, this one.
Yeah.
All right. He looks very hurt.
And then the one to the right of that one,
Mhm.
that will be a 28 versus physical defense for 22 force damage.
He's dead.
All right. And then the one that's next to Waga, that's a 13 versus physical defense.
All right. That is... Tie goes to the attacker.
Yeah, 24 force damage.
There you go. Hey, how come I can't... Hey. Give me my X. There
A
you
is
go.
for horses.
Give me my X! No, it was blocking my X
Yeah.
off, so I couldn't get it.
All right. Then the one to the right of that one that I just obliterated with the power of Force Salvo, 15 versus physical defense for 21 force damage.
That's a kill.
All right. Then the one to the south of the one that was next to Waga, that's an 18 versus physical defense for 21 force
Jeez.
damage.
All right.
And then the final circle that's left untouched there, that's 21 versus physical defense for 21 force damage.
That's a lot of dead zombies.
And so with the final one, well, I do believe that zombie that's next to Pearson does have less than 10 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Neil.
And that's a dead zombie.
That's going to
That
give...
cleared the way very nicely.
Pearson's missing some hit points, right?
Yes.
That's going to
I
give
am as well.
8 hit points to Pearson.
Thank you.
Oh, poor Keen.
Damn and blast.
Poor Keen. I'm nerd too.
So But like move action, since I have to be the beacon still for the children, is going, and we have to remember Cole is actually going to be forward next to Waga, who has fallen prone on his ass.
I was gonna say poor Cole.
And that will be the end of Jarek's turn. You can put your headphones back on now, Kriana.
All right.
Oh, don't worry,
Ironically, she can-
I didn't grab pizza while you were talking.
Cole, it's your turn.
It's not a D&D session without pizza.
It's true.
True.
It's
so
true. But I had to make the choice between that or donuts. I think I made the right choice.
All right, just keep going.
Cole,
Oh my god.
Is it my turn?
it's your
Who's
turn.
Oh boy, I'm gonna try to disengage.
Woohoo! Roll 2. That's 1. Roll another one.
Oh.
You gotta roll, and that's 2. You disengaged. Well done.
I'm going to. How much distance do we got here? One. I can get to round. Let's see what happens if I. Oh yeah, that's fine. I get about here. Oh
All
boy.
right. Do you want to stop there or move past that guy?
Well, this is about as far as I can go from my one movement. Well, since I want to actually really do want to regroup with people. One less zombie, regroup. Alright, yeah, he still wants blood. He'll attack that one zombie there.
Okay.
I'm like, read my thoughts, Pip. Read my thoughts. No. That's okay. You're your own man. You're your own.
That is.
Grandpa.
Wow, that is a 20 versus AC. Right then, and that is 13 damage to this guy. I assume you're throwing a javelin.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
He is staggered.
Oh boy.
Well, your work here is done.
Okay,
Just ants.
that's your turn. Time for zombies. Da 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 da.
I have 3 zombies.
I've got no other zombies like within range. Okay, I should go ahead and probably bring these up just in case stuff happens. Never mind me. Don't listen to the man behind the curtain. Okay, so that's going to be 3 zombies on Cole and 1 on. I think the zombie's gonna. Well, okay, honestly, in zombie form, I don't know if the zombies could even sense Jarek is different. So he's gonna go for Waga. It's nothing I never actually considered, but they don't attack each other, so why would they attack him? So 3 for Cole.
I accept this interpretation in the spirit in which it's given.
That's 1 hit, Cole, I think,
Yep.
for 3 points of damage. And Waga's. That's another hit for another 3 points of damage. Waga. There you go. Alright. That's the zombie's turn. We're going to keep the escalation die at 2 for now.
Okay.
Pearson, your turn.
Pearson's gonna, without the light here, he's just going to kind of rally folks and say, we gotta get to the horses, then we can outrun them. And shit. Wait, I'm hitting the edge of the map.
Yeah.
So
Yep,
I
you
can't
sure
go
are.
much. So, right.
Basically, the edge of the
Can I
map is the edge
yeah.
of the town, and from there on, you just see a clear field, and you guys can technically outrun zombies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cullimore isn't gonna just leave these guys behind, even though he could use the head start, because God knows it's gonna take him a while to get on his horse. But he's not gonna turn his back on these people just yet. So what he's going to do, probably what he sees the most, the closest, is probably the zombies coming up on Keen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I throw a flask 34 feet?
Yeah, I think you could definitely do
Okay.
that. You might have to do like a little shot putting, but you could probably get it over there.
Okay. Yeah, we got good upper body strength. So we're going to. He's going to take out the last fire flask he has.
Okay.
Fire plus zombies equals throwing at that one, please. Oh wait, as I ping it, there we go. At that one, please.
Okay.
Groovy beans.
Groovy beans.
He wouldn't happen to be staggered, would he?
This
I
one?
don't think he's been hit.
No, he hasn't been hit yet.
Nah, that's a shame. All right, what's my ranged? I so rarely use it. Okay, it's +4. Okay, so
And I'm going to make this against his physical defense because that just makes sense.
Okay, I got 25.
You definitely hit his physical defense.
Hooray! I fired him.
Well, don't have to worry about setting that torch on fire that you gave the manservant.
Yeah. Does anyone have that? What that flask does at hand? I don't actually have it at hand. I didn't.
Let
remember
me
you even
let
had
me
them.
check my notes here. It says 4d6 damage and 5 ongoing fire damage.
Okay.
That's right. I had 2 fire
And a
flasks. I only
10-foot
had one acid.
radius. And a 10-foot radius. So that's
Oh.
going to hit, Keen and all the other zombies around that situation.
Sorry, Keen. I
Awesome.
didn't realize.
Thank you.
Is Left 4 Dead all
I
over
thought-
again.
Okay, you know what? In Pierce's defense, it's dark. There's tons of zombies. He thought he could have gotten a good angle on it. So you got dinged a little bit.
How much damage?
4d6.
Whoa. He'd take the full 46 damage?
Oh
Yep.
well, no, actually, well, it's not. Okay, what's your physical defense?
I
My
don't-
physical
it's
defense
less than
is
25.
16.
It's less than 25. Yeah, he takes the full 4d6.
Yeah.
Anywhere within that 10-foot
Oh.
radius.
46
fine.
and 5 ongoing fire.
That will probably kill him.
No, it won't.
Oh, then never mind. Then I'll just have to really, really apologize. Because no, I hate friendly fire. Even if it's in the game, you're like, oh, it's only blank damage, you can survive it. It's still the idea of you damaged your friend. Like that's not cool. So it'll just be whatever. My bad.
It's fine.
As he
I'll
gets
deal
max
with it.
damage.
Oh, I will be sad because then I would be really, really low.
Gotta roll for it.
Yeah, I got to roll.
You have to
Go
roll.
for it.
Oh,
Go
I have
for
to
it.
roll.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, fucking roll the dice. I'm like, oh wait, I threw it. I threw it. Just 46.
Yeah.
Yes.
46.
I roll dice now. Yay! I rolled. Oh well.
Good
9
for
points
God.
of damage.
9
I did-
damage to
I would
not- Bad.
those nearby
Is-
zombies and the manservant and
Yeah.
Aren't they? Isn't
Actually-
the ongoing too?
Yeah. Grim, you have that with you. Your skeleton mooks at level 1. What's their hit points?
less than 9.
Yeah, your manservant is dead, King.
Hey, I
Okay.
killed him!
Does a new
Sweet,
man?
I freed us. I
Does a
freed
new
us
man
something.
servant?
Do me
pop up
a
these
favor,
guys?
because here's how this works. Roll me a d20, just a straight up d20.
Okay.
Wait, if it kills him, it does him damage. I'm gonna feel even worse.
No. It kills him, but basically this is just determining how long before the next manservant comes.
Oh god damn it.
Okay. You're probably gonna get a manservant within the next day or two.
You're gonna have to remember the ring
Awesome.
as well.
The which one? What?
The
ring, yeah.
Have to remember to
Yes.
grab the ring.
You might want to remember to grab that.
And the torch, which is probably on fire now.
Yeah, you lit it. Good job.
It's now on
Look at
fire.
For you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can I get a light radius for me?
Yes, you can.
Alright,
but
lift your
you're about to
torch.
put it out, right? Okay, I'll still put it on you, I
No,
guess.
no, I'm gonna pick it up and keep it on fire.
Oh, the
That's right.
torch.
Yeah, the torch.
torch.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, sure.
Saved him a standard action. Yeah.
Sure.
It worked
There
out
you go.
after all.
There you go.
Thanks, buddy.
Best torch lighting system ever.
You're welcome.
He pats out the fire on his clothes.
All right, Finn, it's your turn.
Okay, Finn is gonna run towards the top of the building here, and shout for Cole, basically saying, "Cole, are you around here? Can't see you, and I'm panicking." And
And
then
see
notice
Keen on
Keen, yeah, and then notice Keen and be like, "Oh my gods, what happened?"
There are flaming
then-
zombies everywhere.
And then that's her turn.
Yeah, there's flaming zombies everywhere. Oh God, that's Keen.
Yeah, that's kind of her train of thought. Like, wow, good, I wonder who did that. That's really. Oh my God, Keen!
Okay, Keen, it's your turn.
Burn your not your riffs character.
I'm going to very calmly pick up the
Start
ring
crying.
and the torch. Am I in range for either of these guys to make a melee attack?
Technically, no. I stopped them before they were engaged with you.
Okay. I'm going to run forward to about here,
Okay.
jump on the ground, and roll to
All
try
right,
and put the fire out.
Give yourself a save, and then we'll say you have to do 8 or above because you're actually rolling.
Okay, what kind of save?
Normally,
Is
it's
it
just
just-
a straight-up save where you roll
Yeah.
above 10. I'm going to say roll above 8.
And you do get to take the ongoing fire
Correct.
damage before you
So,
put that out.
You will
Yeah.
save yourself, but you have to give yourself the ongoing.
Which
Once.
is
5,
5.
according to my note.
awesome.
All right. Then Waga, who is going to look a little sheepish, but no less blustery, is going to stand up and attack this guy.
Sakes, Waga, let's go.
And he hits.
Well, he's got to
for-
clear the way for his orc brother, you know?
Or he could turn left.
For 20. Okay. He comes back with a vengeance and slices it in half. With a roar. Roar! Not gonna let some necromancer outkill me. He's
Sure.
totally gonna have to deal with a necromancer outkilling him, I think. All right,
Yeah.
that's Waga's turn.
He can farm it up for a while. All right, well, that's the only character, that zombie nearby, that's injured. It's injured enough for chant of ending, so standard action is going to
You
throw
could
down
probably
8.
tell him, but for
No, it's the Arc of Dark Lightning. It's more
I was
cool.
gonna say you could probably tell him to kneel.
No,
No, you can't.
Don't tell him.
it's 15 points of negative energy damage. Can't do
That's-
that to zombie.
okay. You could tell him to kneel now, but there'd be not much point to it. He's dead.
It's
But
for
I
the
thought
effect.
his kneel was within 10
Oh,
HP.
right, yours was,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah.
It's not the point. I'm not
Yeah.
after more fucking kills. We're leaving, or at least I
Yeah.
am. You can stay here if
Okay.
you want. Fuck it.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Then it's Lich as a
And,
non-combatant. It's your turn, Cole.
And I fucking walk away using my move action.
Cool guys don't locate explosions, even though it's not an explosion.
Cole, your turn, sir.
Oh boy. Double roll to disengage.
You
One of them
would take
will-
one attack of opportunity if you decide to run.
Oh, let's see. How much general space do I have before? Yeah, I can definitely get to the party
Yes, you
with
can.
double movement. And I'll take one attack of opportunity
All right.
to try and back up with everyone else.
Let's make sure I'm rolling 1d20 and not 2d10, because that would be weird. That's not going to hit you.
Nope.
And you hear like a discreet. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, if everyone is going to leave the map, I'm going to go ahead and have Waga pull out with you guys, because there's nothing in between you guys and the end of the map. So, unless you guys want to stay and party, we will say that you are out of the town and running across the field, and even Pearson is outdistancing the zombies.
Wait,
But-
even Pearson? How am I known to be the slow one?
You were just saying it's going to take forever, so I
No,
thought
it's
you
gonna
were...
take me forever to get onto the.
Oh,
on
onto the horse. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Even Pearson is out. No. But as you guys run, you hear the noise of the zombies becomes almost deafening as what sounds like thousands
Yeah.
start milling out of.
I
in
can't
the
say
town.
Jarek wants to run. He'd rather stay here and kite all of them, but he has to lead these people away. There's no way that they could handle, especially now. No, he's seen how they work.
And you also see, we'll kind of go back to the theater of the mind here. You see far in the distance, you do see torches on the road. Very far in the distance. Probably, it's hard to tell in the nighttime, but it's just a flicker of torches on the road from the direction you came from as you go towards your horses.
Soldiers.
Yeah.
They can't take on. I don't even think it takes us. I think we gotta tell them to get back too.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys, honestly, unless you guys want to, we can just say you get to your horses. The horses are fine. They're probably a little freaked out by the noise, but you tethered them, so they're not freaked out enough to run. Do you want to just run towards the soldiers?
Yes.
You mean
Yeah.
gallop?
Gallop,
not
yes,
really
gallop
gallop. It's
towards the
it's
soldiers.
dark. We can't go that fast, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta let them know.
I will let you guys do that. I'm going to move you back to the world map.
Like, I mean, Culmore isn't the fan of the guards or even maybe soldiers, but he's not gonna have these men and women like just die because he doesn't like them. Well,
All right,
actually, that's good reason, but still.
So, you guys gallop towards the soldiers, and when you get to the head of the column, you see Whitebridge soldiers. They look a little different, though. These guys don't look like normal town guard. They are heavily outfitted in armor and weapons, and they look very disciplined. And when you get close to them, the lead one raises his hand and says, "Halt! Call the captain!" And they call a captain, and then he turns to you guys and said, "Halt, travelers!"
We're not travelers. We're
Stop the writ.
okay.
I pull out the writ from Lady Celine.
Okay. You're gonna have to get closer. It is nighttime.
It's just
I
fine.
will go over and
It's
hand the
fine.
writ to
It's
the
fine.
cap-
You know, there's like a moment of weakness. Jared can just fucking mage hand it over to the.
The guard will look at it and say, "So you're the party we were told about to meet up with. Wait for the captain."
Yes.
And about that time, you hear a horse galloping up, and you see the captain, who is in very shiny plate mail and a
Oh, I'm
helmet.
sure it's the shiniest.
It's the shiniest. And when the captain gets up, they take their helmet off, and you find out that in the torchlight, it is a rather young-looking woman with auburn long hair and very sharp features. Not unattractive, but not exactly what you would call beautiful. And she looks at the guard. The guard hands her the writ, and she says, "Yes, Lady Celine told me about you. You were the ones that we were to meet on the way to Homestead."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got to Homestead before you, and unfortunately, everyone is dead, and their corpses have been reanimated, and they're headed this direction. Unless you feel that you can handle over thousands, countless undead, I suggest you find a better position or go back towards Whitebridge, because that's where we're going.
There's like 10 seconds of silence as everyone just kind of looks at each other.
Yes, thousands of zombies.
Then while everyone else is stunned, the captain of the guard says, "Are they spilling out of the town?"
Last time I heard, we were moving. It sounded like they were headed everywhere. Yeah.
Then
Undoubtedly, they will spill out of the town. We heard of a compact. The Lich King is directly involved through his agents in the raising of so many creatures. They will undoubtedly threaten the entire free lands. They cannot be allowed to proceed.
she looks at you with a very serious face and then nods, and she says, "Then I know what we must do. I don't know what your orders are, but I beg you to ride back to Whitebridge and tell Lady Celine. We have to try and stop them however we can. There's farms, villagers, innocents in the countryside. So many zombies will slaughter them. If we can somehow contain them here, we have to try."
Yeah.
And then she shouts, "Legion!" And they start marching up.
All right. Best of luck.
I'm gonna reach out for my writ back. Can I?
She hands it back.
Thank you. Fold it up and put it in my pocket. Tap it a couple times. All right. So back to Whitebridge.
Yep.
She nods and she says, "Tell Lady Celine that Josephine," she points to herself, "will try and hold them back as long as we can, but we need more soldiers."
No.
Will do.
I'm staying with you.
What?
What?
I cut my teeth on fighting such fell creatures.
Maybe so, but we have bigger things to worry about, and we need your talents there, Jarek.
There is nothing more important.
Perhaps, are you certain? Trip, the fairy, is clearly the agent of this unknown. Who do you think Mika is? And where is Mika right now? With Lady Celine.
I am unsurprised.
Who cares if you're unsurprised? Finn's like freaking out on top of her horse.
There's no
There-
reason. Yeah.
There is insufficient time. Lady Celine cannot send help fast enough.
Josephine would say, "You are the one, Jarek, yes?
Yes.
You said that there is a pact with the Lich King?
As far as I'm aware, the apparition that we were sent to hunt has, from my hearings, made a dealing with the Lich King itself. I have studied greatly of such things.
Who... Then... She's thinking carefully. Then the zombies are attached to some life force. If we can take out the life force, we can end the zombies. I think your services would be better used hunting that source than stopping the zombies themselves."
Jarek, in particular, Jarek Fashion offers a derisive snort.
Listen, snort all you want, Necromancer, but you're the only one who knows about this shit, let alone all this other magical crap that's happening. Now, that asshole seller threatened the one, not only Sky, and if you don't give a shit about her, they threatened my family. He's not going to win, and we need your help. So you're either coming with us, or I'm gonna fucking drag you to Cellar myself.
Josephine says, "I would
Well?
have put it a bit more diplomatically, but I
Yeah,
agree
well,
with
I'm
him."
no fucking diplomat. ask Baroness Trask that.
She slaps her breastplate and she says, "We may be few in number, but we are the elite of Whitebridge. We will hold them."
Good.
All right. that is a lace label with every single one of them is dead.
And with that, she wastes no time directing the soldiers
Oh.
to start... Oh, yes?
One last thing. There is a lich. Be careful.
She
Oh,
rolls her
such-
eyes and goes, "Of course
Excuse
there's a
me?
lich."
Yeah, I actually want to hear this myself. Excuse me?
Yeah, there was a lich.
And
We almost
how-
killed him before.
Do you know Lich? Really? Go on. I would like for you to tell me my trade.
Oh, is this really the time, you guys? Come
It doesn't
on!
matter at this point in time.
Josephine raises up a hand. "Powerful undead, I got it.
Yes. The one that raised all these undead.
Tell
Really?
Lady
It
Celine."
raised all of them. Of course it did. You would know all about that.
Jerk,
Listen-
shut it!
We don't need. Listen, I suggest we all drink a flask of wine, have a pissing contest inside Whitebridge, okay?
I don't think I want to do that either. Finn
Yeah,
kind of looks
well, you're
over
not
at
gonna-
Pearson.
It's a figure of speech, Finn. Besides, never
Josephine looks at you and she says, "Are your horses fresh? You need to run straight."
mind. No, actually, they're not that fresh. No.
And she calls for fresh mounts.
Okay. Cullenmore's gonna get on his mount as soon as the least amount of soldiers are looking in his direction.
Yep.
He's had a little bit of practice, but he's still a little rusty.
Bless him.
All right. Anything else? They're going to be busy trying to. With that, they start fanning out and trying to encircle the town.
They can do that. Jarek's keeping his fucking horse.
Yeah.
Smite any soldier who attempts to this whole interchange.
What I could just picture. Okay, the soldier comes up to you offering the new horse, and then just kind of stands there while you stare at him.
The fell green light appears beneath the eyes. Like, eh.
And then he just kind of slowly backs away, like, okay, then I guess not. Okay, they go about their business, and I assume you guys breakneck for Whitebridge.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, are you going to ride straight? You going to take a break? You going to? What's the plan?
We got to book it, IMO.
We should try
Yeah.
to book as much as possible, but the horses can only go so far. So, like the equivalent of a forced march.
We will ride them into death.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
As you guys are riding, Uwaga would come up next to Finn and say, "What did you get from that thing?"
Oh crap! Finn looks really serious, and she'll pull up the jewelry box and examine it.
It looks like a very ornate yet simple jewelry box. There's no lock on the clasp or anything like that.
And she'll open it.
Okay. When you open it, a small apparition of Cellar pops up and
Closes
begins
it. Closes
speaking-
it. Closes it. Closes it. Closes it.
Before you closed it, he began speaking to the Lich King.
Closes it. Just like looks over at Wagga.
I could just think of Finn just like, there's a tiny man inside here.
Don't tell anyone.
And Wagga looks confused, but there might be information.
Yep. Hang on a second. She's gonna kind of get her horse over next to Jarek and be like, "Hey, Jarek, how's it going, buddy?"
Baleful, like green-eyed, like dark light glow, like rotates his head to look at Finian.
Okay, listen, I don't know you don't like me, but there's a small man in the box.
Well, that explains everything. Colmore says sarcastically.
And Derek actually does say, "That does explain everything."
Oh, what?
Jarek, give me an intelligence roll with your background in magic, and your level, and your +1 for today's bonus. Oh dear God. Okay, it looks like a very unusual item. You don't see it very often, but almost like a message stone. It's a more elaborate version. The caster can record an apparition of themselves in a permanent spell that is bound to this object that can put forth a message. It's usually used on the highest levels. This is the kind of thing that you would present to a king for diplomatic relations if you couldn't make it yourself, because they would expect no less. It's a very rare item, but it is only used to convey messages.
Well, there's not really a whole lot of time while riding across at full gallop to take and analyze the situation, so Jarek will say, "Yes, that is quite a find. You did make sure you actually acquired what you wanted to acquire from Homestead, right?"
Yes, of course, Jarek, please. I am a professional.
Narrowed eyebrows as the thought of Finian being suspicious glare.
And we'll just look down at the box and then look back at him and be like, "So, would it be bad to open the box back up and listen to the tiny man?"
No, it would not.
Okay.
Perhaps when we're more stable, though, you would not want to risk dropping it and losing the message.
I am very stable. Okay. Well, should we slow down real quick and listen?
If you can handle words meant for the Lich King itself.
Wait, so it's bad to open? You just said it was good.
It is necessary.
I don't know what that means, Jarek.
Being all cryptic and shit. What the hell?
Good and bad are irrelevant. It is necessary to listen, so we must. Or at least I will. If you do
Okay.
not wish to bear the burden.
Fine. Whatever. Just if it's helpful, then yeah, do what you need to do.
All right. If you guys do want to listen or slow down or whatnot, it'll be loud enough that if you guys get together, you can hear it.
Okay.
And you'd have to slow down to like a trot. You know,
Okay.
you couldn't gallop it, but if you guys get together, you could all hear it. I'm putting in the group chat
Okay.
a link to the message,
Oh. Interesting.
and we can all listen to it together. We've even got Piff, who's an expert at counting down.
Oh boy.
Oh man, I get to use my super special daily powers. All right,
Okay.
ready everyone?
Yes.
Burn.
Yes.
Okay, good.
He said so excitedly.
3, 2, 1, go.
My illustrious king, my master is honored by your choice to ally with us, and in accordance to your request, I lay before you the plans and my actions up until this date so that you can fully understand what is taking place. I understand the situation is complex, so let me begin. My master hungers for conquest. When he defeated the entire world in his own realm of existence, he looked to other realms. Unfortunately, moving one person from realm to realm is difficult enough, as I am sure you can imagine. However, moving an entire army, an entire race, well, that's almost impossible. So my master looked to the gods for the help. And one god heard his call. Pharnix, the trickster god, forever bored, forever looking for sources of entertainment, saw my master's desire and passion, and saw that much entertainment could be gained from it. So he devised a game in which if my master won, he would be able to plunder the other realms to his heart's content. Each time he won the game, a portal to a new realm would be opened to him and his armies for more conquest. Each time he wanted to enter into another realm, the game would be played again, and so on and so on. There are rules, of course. What game doesn't have them? My master himself could not participate. It would be deemed unfair for one with such great power. Thus I was made. The game master, if you will. I would play the game on the behalf of my master, and I have gotten very, very good at it. Every time my master wants to enter a new realm of existence, for example yours, 5 magical stones are created. These stones act as the gatekeepers that deny us entry into the new realm. We take these stones and we give them to couriers and deliver them to the new plane of existence. This time we chose 2 fairies. One, whose mind we broke when he was young and who was secretly loyal to us, and the other, with no knowledge of this, truly feeling she was helping the realm she was traveling to. These 2 fairies carried the stones to the other realm, at which point our secret fairy agent, you might say, arranged for the stones to be delivered into my hands. Thinking they were robbed, the fairies then recruited new champions to retrieve these stones. These champions had their minds touched by the fairies, at which point they became players in the game. From that moment on, their essence, their very blood, became the key to the stone's power, and from that point on, they were the only ones who could use them. That's the trick, you see. That's where the trickster god gets his enjoyment. In order for the gates to be opened, the stones must be used, but the stones can only be used by the people who at least want the portals to be opened. Fortunately, I have ignorance on my side, and experience. Believing that these stones could cast wishes for anyone who wanted it, and that there would be some unnamed disastrous event if all the stones are used, the champions set about gathering the stones that I carefully laid out for them. Our secret fairy gave me all the information I could ever want on these champions after rooting through their minds, and I carefully set up each and every scenario to play perfectly to my strengths and their weaknesses. I sought out people from the champions' pasts and made sure they would run into each other. I used the cult of Salage, a brutal and inefficient cult, who was at war with another unnamed cult that had a gentleman by the name of Neelix, who was a past relation to one of the players, and used this to play upon their emotions to throw them off balance. I pretended to be a cleric, and my tool as my daughter got on their good side, got in their good graces, got them to trust me, and then when the moment was right, appealed to their pitiful sense of compassion, to use the stone to save others and give me some imagined vengeance I had dreamed up. In the process, I gave them my tool, in hopes that she would gender further compassion and be yet another lever I could pull against them. Unfortunately, it seems my tool is being a little bit disobedient. It is always a risk when you implant images and memories and consciousness into a golem that they might eventually turn against you, but it matters not. Her body is mine, whatever her soul thinks, and I will use her as I see fit. But where was I? Yes, they used the first wish. When the first stone was activated, I was able to activate my true powers. That is part of the game, you see. My powers are limited until the first stone is used. Able to enact my true form and my true abilities, I set up for the next stones to be used. I found a friend. Such a weird word. From the elf Finian's past. Oh, some high elf that had been run out of her country due to Finian's actions. And I gave her a stone and tried to convince her to use it against her old friend. Unfortunately, she was too loyal to this Finn. So I did what I did best, and I broke her mind. 2 days later, she was quite convinced that she wanted nothing more than the death of her precious friend and, well, anyone that had anything to do with Wood Elves. Then I just simply set her loose and let Finn go straight to her. And, like a fiddle, I played her into using the second stone. Once the second stone was used, I was allowed to bring forth a contingent of soldiers, the ones that you have seen me use so far. Now all that remains is one stone. One more wish to open the portal of the 5. The others are extras, red herrings, if you will. And after I get them to make the last wish, my master will come through, and our alliance will be joined, and a new world will dawn. I know you have some reservations about the involvement of Lady Celine, but I assure you that was not in my plans. Obviously, a wizard as powerful as she felt the stone's presence and decided to meddle herself. Fortunately for us, it has turned out to be nothing but a boon, as she has all but herded the champions directly where I needed them to go. Even a powerful foe like her is nothing when you can get them to play to your tune. I know that you have expressed some doubts in my capabilities, but let me tell you, I have done this for a very, very long time, and I have never lost. They will come to me. They will cast that last wish, and my master will come. So as you see, things are moving according to plan. Keep your end of the bargain we made, and you will be rewarded when the day comes. And with that, the apparition disappears. And you can close it and open it, and it'll just replay.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Have you gone to poop yourself? Okay. Bye.
He said punch a wall or feed the cats. Hopefully not a combination of the two.
Punch a cat, feed a wall. No, you're doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong.
All right.
Congratulations, Finian. You got the information you wanted.
Finn doesn't say anything.
Kellamore doesn't say much for a moment, and he says, "I'm worried because he said he'll make us use that last wish, even though if we all agree not to do so. The power is within us, whether to do it or not. Problem is that what can he do to force us? I know what he could do for me to force me to make a wish, and I don't want to make that choice." We need to get to Whitebridge even faster than we're going.
Finn's gonna go back into a gallop.
Cole will follow suit.
No.
Can you believe I made that entire message and never really made the distinction between GM and GM?
I
Seriously.
can't believe that.
I know.
It's really
I
funny.
know. I can't. I kid you not,
Yeah.
because it's.
With all the times you mentioned players as well, I would
know,
really.
I know, but I like the whole thing was that it literally was a game, so it never occurred to me that we're also Inception. Inception.
A game within a game, motherfucker.
Oh my god. Maybe we're. Oh Jesus! It's
Oh,
really
no.
Squee. Squee is so.
If we are players in another game controlled by someone else, then my player has no fucking imagination.
Yeah.
What could it mean?
I don't know.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, I am back.
We're galloping even faster.
Did you
towards
feed the
Viper.
walls and punch the cats?
No, I did the opposite. I just fed the cats.
That's not the opposite. That's half the opposite.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I kicked the door.
Everyone decided to get to White Bridge faster.
Yes,
Inferno, I do it too.
That is a good idea. I would also like to lay down a ground rule. None of us in this group will ever use another stone.
well, and
Because
actually,
that-
Cullimore is gonna say that is easy to say because I'll tell you right now, if my kids, if Carla, or Samantha, or the other one, Danielle.
Danielle.
Sorry, I had to look it up.
The other one.
She's the not loved one.
I should have just paused and scrolled out.
Look, she's the youngest. He's had the least amount of time to learn the name.
Okay, we got retroactive that. Okay.
Yes,
That
yes.
was awesome.
That is almost as good as
your daughter.
that is almost as good as she's so mute.
Anyway, all right.
It'd be
Okay,
great if
but,
Stellar put in the note that I'm glad they didn't notice that little fuck up.
all right. So as we're galloping, Keen says we have to make an agreement that no one's used this stone, and then Cullimore says, "Okay, that's easy to say, but if Carla or Samantha or Danielle are dead, I can't guarantee you what I'd do. So I have to protect them first. They cannot be touched, or if their lives are in jeopardy, then this is in jeopardy because I can't even imagine what I'd do, but I guarantee you it's not going to be good."
Okay, so you're not going to hold on to the stones. Who has the stones? Who here does?
Pretty sure the pouch was last left with Finian because that's who Mika ran to after she
True.
decided she didn't like Jarek anymore.
Finn,
Wait,
may I
what
please
happened?
hold on to the stones?
Do I have the stones?
Yeah, you do.
The
In a
focus
pouch.
should be on the stones, Keen, because frankly, any one of us who wants to use it might go to the lengths of killing the person who holds the stones. We need
understand
to
that.
get rid of that temptation. So I suggest as we ride, we all think what the one possible thing we could possibly do to break our promise not to use the stones and guard yourself against it. That's what we
Okay.
need to do.
One second.
Okay. The wall is meowing again. It wants more
No.
food.